Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and today we are going to do a discussion on the number three. So we were going to quickly talk about, what you did 3 hours ago, what you did 3 days ago. Then we will go over idioms having to do with the number three, and then we will talk about three things. So that is it's kind of a general discussion, but it should be kind of fun. So hello, Jonathan. How are you today? Everyone, my name is Holly, and today we are going to
Hello, Holly.
do a discussion. Hi, I hear myself. So
Yes,
we're going to quickly talk about, what you did 3 hours ago. So how are you doing? We'll go over
good, and you?
idioms. Good. Do you know how to turn that off? And then we will talk about. Yeah, there, much better. Yeah.
I thought it was in your side. Sorry.
Oh, no worries, no worries. It's weird because you don't realize that it's actually because when you sign it into the Hangouts, I don't know about your computer, and when I'm on Chrome, it stays on the same browser. It goes into a different tab. So
Yes.
yeah. So remind me, you are in Colombia, right? Or is
Yes.
it? Oh, good. Okay, I was like, all of a sudden I went, no, you're not in Colombia. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock there. Is it? What's the weather like right now? Is it rainy, sunny?
It's sunny right now.
Uh-huh. Awesome.
Yes, it's a good day today.
Uh-huh. Good. Yeah, because
And
it's
how is
interesting.
it there?
It's also sunny. It's very nice. I would say I'm guessing the temperature is probably about 14 or 15 degrees.
Oh,
Actually, I don't think it's very hot at all. It's actually
but
quite eight. No, it's eight
three
degrees.
uh,
So, so
Celsius, I guess.
excuse me. Yeah,
Celsius.
Celsius. Celsius. Yeah, it's funny because yeah, it's 8 degrees Celsius, which is warm for us in the summertime when it's but it's funny, since I lived in Europe for 11 years, since I came back, I have not been able to switch from Celsius back to Fahrenheit.
No, it's better in Celsius. Here in Colombia, we talk just about Celsius in terms
Yeah,
of Celsius.
yeah. I think the only countries that actually do still use Fahrenheit is the U.S.
Yes,
Um,
I think so.
yeah, so I just can't. The only time I really think in Celsius is above 40, because or above, probably above 35 maybe. Then I start thinking in Fahrenheit because that's about like above 90. Otherwise, I think totally in Celsius. so, and I get, how if you're talking to an American and they say, "Oh, it's really cold. It's 20 degrees here." I get confused. I'm like, "How is that?"
Yes,
So,
but right now here we're about 22, 23 degrees in Celsius.
uh-huh. Yeah,
Yes, it's
yeah.
too hot compared to most of United States.
Yeah, but I've heard that, is it true that in your country it's pretty much in the 20s or between 15 and 25 year round?
Between what, sorry?
Be-
Can you
Between
repeat, please?
like between 15 and 25 year round with the average being
Yes,
20. Yeah.
yes, you're right.
Yeah. And that to me is very appealing. So I'm thinking if I ever go, I've been saying this for years. If I ever go abroad again, Colombia is going to be on my list. It's on my top five. So,
That's good.
and the reason is because of the weather, and then of course the people that I've met as well. Um,
Yes, Colombian people is very nice.
yeah, Colombian people are very nice. Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
sorry, thank you.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, so this I don't know where everybody is. This lesson is kind of a. Most people are like, "Can you discuss three? What is this lesson about?" So, but what we're going to do is we're going to start by doing a quick discussion about about the number 3, and then we'll do some idioms. One thing about in English, you can pretty much think of a topic and you will find idioms on everything. So we have idioms that have to do with the number 3. So we will go over those idioms, and then I'll show you the rest. And then we will. Can you name 3 things? So can you name 3 things you like about yourself? Things you're wearing now, stuff like that. And so this class is mainly a fluency class, so that you can just practice speaking. So that is the main plan for here. So hopefully other people come. If not, you get a private lesson. That's fine. So a private lesson with an audience, but in a recording. So anyway, so let's look at this. So Jonathan, what were you doing 3 hours ago?
I was working in my job. I don't know. Yes, I just was working, programming. I am an assistant engineer, so I was programming a software.
Okay, so I was, instead of in my job, you would say I was working at my job.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And so I was working in software since you're a programming engineer. Okay, awesome.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Mayad. Hello.
Hello, teacher.
Hi. It's been a long time since I've seen you. How are you today?
I'm fine. How are you, teacher?
Very good. You've changed your picture. Is that a
No,
picture?
no, I didn't.
You haven't?
Yes.
Okay, it's the same picture you've always had?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, maybe I just remembered wrong. And remind me, you are from Saudi Arabia though, right?
Yes.
Okay, I did remember your country. So
That's good.
awesome. Yeah, awesome. So, and then hi David, how are you? So, hey Jonathan, are you in Bogota?
No, I am in Medellin.
Oh, Meriden. Okay. So David, is it raining in Bogota right now?
Hello, Holly. No, it's not raining. It's a little overcast because it's almost the sunset, but it's normal.
Okay. All right. So today we're going to, in this class, we're going to discuss the number 3. So we are going to answer these questions, and then we are going to also look at some idioms regarding the number 3, and then we will go through and discuss other questions. The main goal of this class is fluency. So the main idea for you guys is to be able to speak as much as possible. And hello, Adrian. How are you? Adrian, can you speak?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, how are you? So remind me, you are from Spain, right?
No, I'm from Uruguay.
Uruguay. Oh, and I always get this wrong. Okay,
Problem.
I'll get it eventually. So, yeah. So welcome. So, what's the weather like right now in Uruguay?
Yeah, it is a hot weather,
Okay.
and it is maybe 28 grade.
Okay, 28 degrees. Okay, and then and 28 degrees and sunny. And Mayad, how about in Saudi Arabia? What is the weather like right now in Saudi Arabia?
It is good.
It's good. Okay. So
Yeah.
what is? Do you know? Is it hot or?
No, it is not hot, or it is not cold.
So is it like in the 20s maybe? So okay, and all right. And here in Idaho, I was just telling Jonathan, it's only 8 degrees, but we feel like it's springtime weather. So it's, even though that's cold for many of you. So anyway, so Jonathan, when I asked him what he was doing 3 hours ago, he said he was at work. So Mayad, how about you? What were you doing 3 hours ago?
I went to shopping.
Okay, you were shopping. Okay. Did you buy anything or did you just look?
Yes, I bought a dress.
Okay, awesome. All right. And David, how about you? What were you doing 3 hours ago?
Yes, Holly, I was studying at the university.
Okay. Was there any specific subject you were studying?
Yes, it's the name is Forex. It's about currencies,
Oh, yes.
financial currencies.
Uh-huh. Forex is the name of a company too.
Oh,
Did you know
yes.
that? In Europe, Forex is a company where they do foreign exchange. So,
Oh, sure. Yes,
so,
you're right.
and so, all right. And Adrian, what were you doing 3 hours ago?
Well, I was finishing my work,
Uh-huh.
um, and immediately nothing. I I arrived my house and I prepared me to do some sport.
Okay. So you finished your work and then came home and did some exercise. Okay,
Yeah.
excellent. All right. And I was preparing to start teaching 3 hours ago. So, and my day starts a bit later because I teach into the night many times. Last night I was teaching till 1 o'clock. So, so Mayad, what were you doing 3 days ago?
3 days ago, it was weekend. I
Uh-huh.
did nothing. Yes, in my country.
Uh-huh.
I did nothing except I invited some girls to my home,
Uh-huh.
and we watched a movie together.
Mm-hmm.
Its name is Unstoppable.
Okay.
That's it.
That sounds fun. All right. Excellent. Now, so 3 days ago, so today is Monday. So it's Monday, Sunday, Saturday. So is that the day we're talking about?
Saturday was weekend.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Awesome. All right, Jonathan, what were you doing 3 days ago?
I have classes on Saturday, so I was studying at my university.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, at the morning.
Huh? So that's frustrating, I guess, maybe. So anyway,
But it's good.
David,
I like it.
yeah, that's good. Are there fewer students on Saturdays studying?
No, there are many students because
More. Uh-huh.
yeah, because most of the people work every week in weekdays, so they study
Ah,
weekends.
got it. Okay, got it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. And David, how about you? What were you doing 3 days ago?
Okay, sure. Well, the Saturday, I remember that I was doing some homeworks
Uh-huh.
and I attend some English classes and
Mm-hmm.
I hang out with my girlfriend.
Yeah, you attended a couple of my English classes, didn't you?
Yes, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you did. Okay. Hi, Alexander.
Hi.
Hi again. So, a
Yeah.
question for you, Alexander. What were you doing 3 days ago? So we decided 3 days ago was Saturday.
Of course, I was doing, a little bit rolling.
I think you were in my classes as well. So,
Yes. And also, I was studying some object uh, that is used in my specialty, in my how to say, in my future job.
mm-hmm. Okay. So you were studying, and a specialty
Yeah.
is
So
one
the
way to
most
say that. You could say industry as well, or my discipline.
discipline.
Um,
So
so
actually, the most of the time I spent, sitting, spending at home and studying something.
okay. Yeah, so specialty works, but discipline or industry is the other thing. A lot of times, and discipline has different meanings, but when you talk about university, the discipline is the subject that you're studying. For example, David, his discipline is business. Right, David? Business and finance. Is that what you're studying?
Yes, Holly, you're right.
Yeah,
Is
okay.
that?
Yeah, and where I was when I was in graduate school, I was in liberal arts. That was the discipline I was in for linguistics. And so, discipline, you might have natural sciences. That's another discipline, or social sciences is another discipline, and so forth. And sometimes
Yeah.
businesses is in social sciences. It just depends. So,
And what would be my discipline? Computer science.
computer science, it would be computer science.
Okay, thanks.
Technologically.
Yeah, or technology too. It really depends on the university. But yeah, technology as well. It's funny because when I was in university, I don't think there was. When I was in university, most of us were still writing papers on typewriters. so, so I feel old. We did have a computer science degree, I think. I don't think we did at my university for undergrad. So anyway, Adrian.
Teacher,
Yes.
can I say subject instead of discipline?
Yes, you can. Yeah, discipline is it's much wider than the subject. Subject is a much smaller, but discipline is kind of the bigger picture. So, so like Jonathan could say, I study computers. And he
Gotcha.
doesn't have to go into the specific subjects and so forth. All right, Ozma, welcome. Can you speak? Okay, Adrian, what were you doing 3 days ago?
Well, um, in Saturday, in the morning, I I run some errand and chores,
Mm-hmm.
and then I took some class in Berlin.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The night, my wife and I um, ate out in a restaurant.
Okay. So you spent some time in the restaurant. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. And see, and 3 days ago was my mom's 75th birthday. And she told me about a month ago that she wasn't going to have a birthday party because she didn't know if her grandkids would want to come. And so I told her, well, will you go to dinner with me? And then I called all of her grandkids who are in the area and told them they had to write down this date. And then my sister and I took her to a restaurant, and she thought it was just going to be my sister and I. And then my brother and then she had all of her grandkids except for two were there, and she was completely surprised, and she was crying, and it was a really fun time. And then after that, just spontaneously, since we have several little ones, we took them to a fun park where they could jump, and the rest of us all just talked, and it was a really great family day. And we really
That's
surprised Mom. Yeah. And what was neat, because the last few years she's always planned her own birthday party, but this year she just didn't have the energy. And so she said, Holly, it was just wonderful. And my family, we are not gift givers. We don't really give a lot of gifts. And so I told her my gift to you was your grandkids. So it was neat.
May God bless your mom.
Yes, thank you. I'll tell her that she said that you said that. Yeah, 75 years old now. So the next one is her. My father died about 10 years ago, and she remarried about 3 years ago, and her husband's birthday is in May, and he will be 80. So his family is planning a very big birthday party for him. So it's fun. Family is great. That's one reason why I came back to the U.S. So, and I love teaching online because I can still teach and then be close to family. So, Ozma, can you speak yet? Okay, nope. All right, Adrian, what were you doing 3 weeks ago, if you can even remember?
3 weeks ago.
So let's open up our calendars.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Open up the Google Calendar, and I don't know what calendar you guys use, but I use the Google. So 3 weeks ago would have been February 9th. So
19.
February 9th.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, certainly. I think one day, maybe. Well, this day, Monday, Monday night, I was I was I was I don't remember what. I I worked out some 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 topics about something about my my taxes, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Uh, I I was doing some, I don't know how can I say, when do when you do uh, in a public institution, you want to work out something related to your taxes, or
Okay. Yeah.
how can I
So,
say, how.
so basically, you were doing your taxes. You were you were basically like consolidating everything so that you could do your taxes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
you're.
but
So
I got, how can I say, a word, a word.
you can say well, I was doing my taxes, or I was setting up. As maybe you can say I was I'm writing this down. Setting up a system to do my taxes.
Okay.
It's how one way you could say that, and it looks like yeah. I'm going to start using the Google chat because it looks like the other one's not working as well.
Okay.
Yes, it's better the Google chat.
Yeah. All right. And Alexander, how about you? What were you doing 3 weeks ago? So we decided that was February 9th.
February 9th. Actually, it was kind of my birthday.
Was it?
Yeah, probably because it's so close to the 10th. My birthday is on 10th February. I'm not sure, but it's close. So I probably, was celebrating.
So you're probably
And
celebrating or preparing to celebrate.
Yeah, yeah. And also I could hang out with my friends.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Ozma, can you speak yet? Ozma, looks like not yet. Maybe try to figure out the settings on your microphone. Something's not working somewhere. Okay. Hey, David, how about you? What were you doing 3 weeks ago? So on February 9.
Well, I think my memory is terrible, Holly. But well, at the end of February, I think that I have just started the university, and I was preparing myself for the subjects and the study.
Okay, so you were just going back to school after vacation. So, all right. Jonathan, how about you? What were you doing 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, I was being introduced to my job because I just started.
Oh.
Yes.
So you were a newbie at the job, right?
Yes, I am a newbie.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, do you like your job now that it's been 3 weeks?
Yes, I love it.
Good, good.
Yes. Till now, everything has been great.
So, excellent. Mayad, how about you? What were you doing 3 weeks ago?
Actually, it's hard to remember, but the most important thing I did is I signed up at a computation institute, and I was looking for furniture for my room.
Oh, okay. So you started at like a school?
Yes.
Okay, and so you moved to the school, and so you had to go shopping. Fun. So excellent. All right. And I was doing something that I rarely do. I was towards the end of January. I was getting really, really tired, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I looked at my calendar, and I realized that I had not taken a day off since January 1st. And so I tried to take a day off on the 20th, and had got a substitute for a project that I do every Tuesday, and the people who substitute for me for this project had to cancel, so I had to go ahead and do it. And so it came to the end of January, and I still had not taken a day off. So I thought about it, and I decided to take the weekend of, I think it was the 7th, 8th, and 9th. And so what I did is I went to a hotel and stayed at a hotel and just relaxed that whole weekend. And then I came back and had my batteries recharged, and it was a very good thing. But that's what I did 3 weeks ago. So I was recharging my batteries because I have Verbling, but I have other projects that I'm doing too. So I have a lot of things that are on my plate. So, all right. So what were you doing 3 months ago, David? What were you doing 3 months ago? So that would have been
December.
Okay, so December what? December, the first part of December, yeah.
Yes, the beginning of December. The beginning of December. Well, I think that I was really calm and peaceful because I finished the semester, and I was happy because The rest, because I will start my vacations, and I was excited for all the holidays in Christmas.
Excellent. And Jonathan, what were you doing 3 months ago?
I was in something like an exciting moment like David because I also was finishing my semester.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, playing video games as a crazy man.
just to relax because you don't have time during the semester. And now that you have a job, it's even probably less
Yeah.
time.
It's
So
even harder to play something or to get out with someone and do anything.
yeah. Well, you'll do that after school and before kids. So after kids, you have no time for that either. So Alexandra, how about you? What were you doing 3 months ago?
So it's difficult to remember.
To remember?
Yeah. Maybe maybe it's because I didn't do anything too excited. Just maybe could sit at home and studying English rather than going walking on the streets with girls and stuff. So
Friends? Yeah.
with my friends, girls, and and what else? Oh, I remembered. I remembered one. I have prepared for the how to say, for the exams at the university.
Okay.
And I can't, was I was cramping.
So you're cramming for exams.
Yeah.
Yeah, cramming for exams. Okay. Awesome. Adrian, what were you doing 3 months ago?
Okay. A month ago, in general, well, I was looking for a new job. Um, I I just finished a update course in the university. Has to do my my area of expertise. No, nothing special.
Okay. Did you find that job, or are you still looking?
Yes, I found
Good job.
a new job.
Congratulations.
Mhm.
It's always nice. So, all right, Matt, what were you doing 3 months ago?
I was doing my graduation project and getting ready for my final exams.
All right, excellent. And I was teaching English, and I ended up that week getting, if anybody knows vertigo, you guys know that? And that's where it's an inner ear infection where you end up going, you stand up and you feel like the room is spinning. And so the first part of the week I was teaching English, and then the middle and the end of the week I had to cancel everything because I couldn't even sit up at the computer, and I ended up sleeping the entire week. It was not a fun week. So I had to look at the calendar and I went, oh, that week. So, all right, 3 years ago. So what was 3 years ago? Was that 2000 what?
2002.
2002? 2012?
Sorry, 2012.
2012, okay. So Adrian, what were you doing in 2012, 3 years ago? If you even remember.
Yeah. I think 3 years ago, in the same month, March. March.
Yeah, February, March. I guess March of 2012.
March.
Yeah.
Well, I think I was in my vacation.
Oh, you was on vacation. Awesome. Awesome. All right.
Yes, in general, I took my vacation in February or March.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't remember more.
Anything I know 3 years ago, it's like I think I know I was right. I was racking my brain. What was I doing? So, and Mayad, what were you doing 3 years ago?
Actually, it's hard to remember. I didn't know.
You don't know? Okay, not at all. Okay, so Alexander, what were you doing 3 years ago, if you can remember?
Yes, I can remember because it was my first course at the university, and yes, I was doing my first course at the university, and actually I was a bad student at first, but then I changed. But when I was at the first course, I was thinking only about girls, parties, yes, and new acquaintances and stuff. And I was just spending time with fun. I was having fun, or I was trying to not think about studying, and I don't know. I just was a typical student.
Yeah, awesome. All right. And David, what were you doing 3 years ago?
Yes, Holly. I think that I also was taking courses in the university, and I was starting to learn English. Yes, I think it's all.
Okay, excellent. And Jonathan, what were you doing 3 years ago?
I was also in the university taking some courses, learning many things that I already know, and I think that's a good thing. I also think that I was in a research group of my university, and I don't remember anything else important.
Right. Okay. I had to rack my brain. What was I doing? In March of 2012, I was working for a company that wrote language tests, and I worked with a lot of linguists. And I remember the test at the time that I was working with the Amharic language. Do you guys know Amharic? It's the language out of Ethiopia, I think. I can't even remember. Or Egypt. No, it's Ethiopia, I think. It's an E country. And I was also coordinating a project with working with teachers as they teach online to some companies in Japan. And so those were the two projects that I was working on. So I was very busy, but what was nice about those jobs is I was still working at home, so which is what I love. All right, so let's go on. So the next section here, these are some idioms with the number 3. So the idiom, he didn't exchange more than 3 words with me or with someone. That means to say nothing or hardly anything. Let's see, bear with me a moment. The next one, like a 3-ring circus, and something is chaotic, it's exciting and busy. There's no order in the home. So if you are at home or you're at a party or something and you feel like it's very, very chaotic and no one's listening to each other, you can say it's like a three-ring circus. If a person is drunk or intoxicated or they drank too much alcohol, you can say, man, he was 3 sheets to the wind, wasn't he? Then 3 squares a day, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then we have 3 strikes and you are out. That's 3 chances and you are finished. And then we have 2 is company, but 3 is a crowd. So this is a way of asking a third person to leave because you want to be alone with someone. So you can say 2 is company, but 3 is a crowd. And 4 is too many, and 5 is not allowed. So, okay. So these are some idioms. Before I start, we start going through kind of practicing how to use them. Does anybody have any questions about any of these?
Yes, I have one. What does crowd mean?
Okay, 3 is a crowd. A crowd would be too many people.
So it doesn't mean anything specific, just for the expression.
No. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So it's too many people. So for example, crowded. If the bus is crowded with people, there's too many people in the bus.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right, any other questions about these? All right, so let's try to talk about these. So Mayad, can you think of a time when you felt like you were at a 3-ring circus?
Can you explain?
Yeah. So say, for example, I'll tell you when I feel like I'm in a 3-week circus. When my family is together and we're not in a public place, everybody is talking over everybody. The kids are running through the house and hollering and yelling, and you just feel like you're at a 3-ring circus. So that's an example. In a public place, we're better, but at home, we're very loud and noisy. Okay.
I have a problem with the idioms. I don't like.
No worries. No worries. No worries. It's important for you to understand. It's important to understand when people talk. That's all. So no worries. So if you don't mind, we'll just skip you then. It's not a problem. Jonathan, can you think of a time that you felt like you were at a 3-ring circus? Or is this too difficult?
Sometimes when you're finishing your semester, you have to do everything as fast as you can, so you don't do it with any order.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes in that time, I feel like a 3-ring circus.
3-ring circus. Okay. So, all right, David, can you tell us about a time that you were 3 sheets to the wind?
Person is drunk. Okay. Well, I don't like. Actually, I don't drink too much.
Okay, good.
I don't like it. But well, when I was some years ago, when I was younger, I used to spend time playing billiard, drinking, especially the weekends, Thursday and Fridays. Okay. So there was some occasion that I was with my friends and we were 3 sheets to the wind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you were with your friends. So you all of you guys were 3 sheets to the wind.
Yes, very dark.
Oh. Okay. All right. So I'm going to ask all of you this one. Do all of you get 3 squares a day? So how about you, Adrian? Do you get 3 squares a day?
I don't understand how can use this.
Okay. This one basically, you would say I get 3 squares a day. I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you eat all if you eat breakfast, lunch, and
The
dinner,
verb
then
is
you are getting 3
get.
squares a day. Yeah. So
The verb is get.
to get 3 squares a day.
Okay.
Yeah, the verb to get. Yeah. So.
Okay. Yes. In general, every day I get 3 squares a day.
Perfect. All right. All right. And Alexander, how about you? Do you get 3 squares a day?
Mostly, yeah, but sometimes when I wake up really late, I only have 2.
Okay, that sounds like me. I get 3 squares a day when I want it,
Depends
but
on the
usually I
time
get
when
3.
I wake up, yeah.
Yeah. So squares here is basically a mil. So, yeah. So, David, how about you? Do you get 3 squares a day, usually?
Yes, Holly. Usually I get 3 squares a day, but it's not enough for me because I practice weightlifting, so I have to eat like 3 hours. So I have to spend a lot of time and money eating.
So it would be every 3 hours.
Yes, sorry, every 3
Every
hours.
3 hours. Okay. All
Sure.
right. Thank you. Jonathan, how about you? Do you get 3 squares a day?
Yes, normally yes. I would like to take more than 3, but I do not have enough money, so
3 squares, okay. And Mayad, I know I was going to skip you, but do you get 3 squares a day? So do you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day?
No, I didn't get 3 squares a day. Only lunch and dinner.
Okay. So you skip breakfast as well. So a couple of us do not do 3 squares a day. Now, probably all of us could if we wanted to, but we just don't, right? So, so do you skip breakfast, Mayad?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I wake up late.
Yeah, that's me too. So, all right. What we're going to do here is, can you name 3? So let's start with David. Can you choose one of these, and instead of asking somebody else like I did in other classes, can you choose something, and can you name 3, and so let's see if you can name 3 of whatever. Okay, so let you choose the things you want to name 3 of.
Sorry, I didn't get it. I have to read 3 phrases?
Yeah, well, just choose one of these, and then tell us. Name, like, for example, I'll start.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Can you name 3 hobbies? Three of your hobbies?
Yeah, so you would name 3 of your hobbies.
Sure. One of them is studying English. Another one is hang out with my friends, and another one is doing exercise.
Okay, so number 1 is studying English, and then instead of coming out, you go out. You go out with your friends, and then to go out with friends, and then exercising. You don't actually have to use the word doing before exercise, because exercise, you can just say one of my hobbies is exercising. Or working out. So you do exercises. It's okay. It's, in some situations you can use it, but most of the time you don't. Okay? Excellent. All right. Mayad, can you choose one of these you'd like to tell us 3 things of?
Okay. 3 things you want in a relationship.
Okay.
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Yes. Love. Having fun.
Okay, so fun and laughter. Perfect. Perfect. All right. And Adrian, can you choose three? Can you name three of something, and you can choose it?
Yeah. Can you name three cities you would like to visit?
Okay.
Well, I like to visit New York,
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco, and Amsterdam too.
So New York, San Francisco, and Amsterdam. Okay. All right. Excellent. And
Amsterdam, yeah.
yeah. All right. And Jonathan, how about you?
I things I want to do right now.
Okay.
I wanted to eat right now.
Okay. Eat. What do you want to eat?
And rice with potato could be a good
Oh, that would taste good. Okay. And what else?
and I would like also to keep being happy.
Mm-hmm. Stay happy.
And yes, and I would like to learn English right now.
Okay, well, you're doing that right now, so hopefully, or you're practicing English really in this
Yeah,
class. So,
but I would.
yeah, excellent, excellent. All right, so David, can you choose three more things that you want to talk about?
Sure. Um, mm, Let me see. Okay, sure. Can you name three of your favorite songs? Well, I think most of my favorite songs are folk music from my country, but maybe I will say, but the names are in Spanish. I don't know if it's correct.
Okay, so the song, your favorite songs are Spanish songs.
Yes, Spanish
So,
songs.
could you tell us like what the main idea of the songs are?
Sure. These songs are romantic. Are well, most of the singers are men, so they dedicate these songs to women that they like,
Okay,
and
so
well, they
women.
express. Sure, they express emotions, feelings,
Mm-hmm.
and well, I like the rhythm,
Mm-hmm.
the lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
and the instruments,
Mm-hmm.
how they sound.
Okay, excellent. So usually they're men who are giving honoring the women in their lives. So awesome,
Sure.
awesome. All right, and Adrian, can you choose three things that you want to talk about?
Yeah. Um, people, can you name three people who have influenced my life?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think my, my father,
Uh-huh.
my father,
Mm-hmm.
um, a friend, special friend, um, um, mm, an uncle too.
Okay. So a father, a good friend, and an uncle. Your father, not a father.
Yeah,
Your father, a good friend, and an uncle. Okay.
yeah, my father. Yeah.
And do they all live near you right now, or
What?
do they all live near you right now, or do you live separate from them now? These three people. Do you
My,
see them very often?
no, my father did. Yeah, my father did 3 years ago.
Oh, so he
And
passed
that
away.
was Oh yeah,
Passed
passed
away.
away.
Mm-hmm.
Passed away.
Yeah,
No?
it was
Oh.
to pass away. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend is he lives in Spain now, but
Oh, okay.
he come he come back every year.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So,
my uncle he 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 passed away
he
too.
passed away as well. Okay. So it's only your friend. So, but you have the memory of them, which is great. So, excellent. All right. And Mad, can you choose 3 things?
3 cities you would like to visit: London, Tokyo, Paris.
Paris. Okay. London, Tokyo, and Paris. Excellent. And I have been to 2 of the 3, and they are very good choices. So, and then with Adrian too, I've also been to 2 of the 3. I guess I've been lucky. So, and Jonathan, can you choose 3 things?
Maybe things I want to do before the year end.
Okay. Before the end of the year. Okay.
Maybe finish many subjects in my university. Get out with my family a lot.
Okay.
And what else? Maybe go to the gym.
I should go to the gym more. Okay. Instead of get out with my family, I would say go out with my family. It's a little bit better. Get out is okay, but go out is better.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, and get to the gym, huh? Yeah, I'm hoping to do that too. I guess this week I will be joining the YMCA so that my sister and her family could get a free month. So, and David, how about you? Can you choose 3? So, and I guess this will be our last one.
Sure, Holly. Can you name can you name 3 of your favorite things to eat? I like to eat seafood. I like to eat soups. And I like to eat sometimes fast food.
Oh, you're making me hungry. I'm like Jonathan. I want to eat now. So, Mayad, what time is it in Saudi Arabia?
It is 2. It is 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Okay. So for Jonathan and David and Adrian and myself, it's dinner time. So,
yes, it is.
So, yeah, Adrian, I'm not sure. I think you're also. Is it about 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. where you are?
No, 10 p.m.
Oh, it's 10 p.m. So it's later for you. That's what I wasn't sure completely. So, yeah, so it's later for you, but for the Jonathan, David, and I think we're all 3 of us are hungry. So, all right. Well, Mayad, sleep well, and David and Adrian, you as well, and Jonathan, David, have a great meal. So, everyone, thank you very much for your participation and got a chance to practice speaking about 3 things. Or 3 hours ago, or 3 days ago, or whatever.
Yes.
So, everyone, thank you and have a great day. Thanks.
Thank
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you. And nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.